Hi, welcome to the Piano Podcast. I'm your host, Mario O'Hara, and as part of my ongoing series with my piano pedagogy class, I have two special guests with me here today. First is Heather Nolan. Heather, why don't you say hi? All right. And we also have Jordan Yerkes.
Hello.
And they are going to be covering, they worked collaboratively on a podcast episode that they are going to be sharing with us today. And why don't you tell us a little bit about your podcast episode that you produced?
Well, we realize that the majority of piano teachers spend most of the time in lessons at the keyboard, and we wanted to encourage those teachers to find other varied activities to do away from the piano and to incorporate in their weekly lessons.
And specifically, some of these things are from the writings of Jackes Dalcroze and his development of eurythmics. In our podcast, we'd like to demonstrate two of Dalcroze's activities that are specifically designed to assist students in developing a sense of inner rhythm through kinesthetics.
Right, and we're going to be actually seeing some actual footage of you putting these into practice, correct?
That's right, with
Great.
the students.
Okay, so we'll look forward to seeing this podcast by Heather and Jordan.
Hello, I'm Jordan, and I have with me here Heather. And we would like to give some demonstrations of some Dalcroze eurythmics activities. Most piano teachers spend the majority of their time with their students directly in front of the keyboard, and we've got some activities that will help students develop a better sense of rhythm and musicality away from their instrument.
Most of the students that I have right now are very young, between the ages of 5 and 10, and I found that it's really hard for them to sit still through an entire piano lesson. So I think it's good for teachers to see if they can find ways to incorporate other activities into their lessons with their students. Dalcroze believed that if students could learn kinesthetically by using their whole body, then they would develop a much stronger sense of rhythm and also be able to play more musically and expressively.
In this podcast, we'd like to demonstrate a couple of different group activities that incorporate several students all working together. The first one we will do involves passing a ball around a circle, and this helps the students develop a sense of rhythm and when the music stops and changing speeds by the speed that they pass the ball. In this activity, the students will be moving around the room, walking in a circle using their bodies to express the mood of the music.
We use 3 different examples that also help the students really pay attention to what they're hearing and expressing. The first example is a smooth lyrical piece of music. The next involves a dotted rhythm, and the one after that involves staccatos.
You ready?
Yeah. If she stops playing, then you have to stop in whatever position you were.
Okay, start back to the Okay.
We hope that after seeing this podcast, you will be encouraged to go out and do some of your own reading on the works of Dalcroze.
Hopefully you'll be able to also find some new varied activities to incorporate in your private piano teaching.